gatraya visrasta kavarasrajah drishva parishramam Krishna kripayasit swabhangane. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Bhakti Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation: because of Mother Yashoda's hard labor, her whole body became covered with perspiration, and the flowers and comb were falling from her hair. When child Krishna saw his mother thus fatigued, he became merciful to her and agreed to be bound. Therefore, when Mother Yashoda and the other ladies finally saw that Krishna, although decorated with many bangles and other jeweled ornaments, could not be bound with all the ropes available in the house, they decided that Krishna was so fortunate that he could not be bound by any material condition. Thus they gave up the idea of binding him. But in competition between Krishna and his devotee, Krishna sometimes agrees to be defeated. Thus Krishna's internal energy, Yoga Maya, was brought to work, and Krishna agreed to be bound by Mother Yashoda. Evam sandarshita hi anga harina prityavatsyata swavashenapi krishnena yasyedam seshwadam vashe. Translation: O Maharaj Parikshit, this entire universe with its great exalted demigods like Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma and Lord Indra is under the control of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And yet the Supreme Lord has one transcendental attribute. He comes under the control of his devotees. This was now exhibited by Krishna in this pastime. Om Tat Sat. Om Agyana Timiranthasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurummilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namane. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gauravakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. In these two shlokas we read, many more wonderful shlokas also mentioned here. It says here, this is a great quality of Krishna. Bhaktya Harina Britya Vatsyata. Hari, Krishna. Britya means his servant, his devotee. Vashyata means coming under the control. This is a great quality of Krishna, that he comes under the control of his devotee. This is why it is so sweetly explained here in the Bhagavatam. We just sang Damodara Ashtakam, wherein there is a description of this very beautiful pastime of Krishna stealing butter, by which he is called Makan Chor. He's also got a name called Ran Chor. He ran away from the battlefield and killed Kalayavana. He's called Makan Chor. He's stealing butter. Why will God steal butter? Lakshmi Sahasra Satasambrama Sevyamanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. There are thousands of Lakshmis in Goloka Vrindavana. They are sweeping, dusting, cleaning as service to Krishna. Lakshmi Sahasra. 1,000. Stealing butter, as though he does not have any food to eat, as though he is very poor. Why is he doing that? And why? Yashoda bhiyo lukha ladhavamanam. Yashoda bhiya means bhaya. Yashoda bhiya means fear of Yashoda. Why is he afraid of Yashoda and her stick?
When even Yamaraj is afraid of the Supreme Lord. Even Yamaraj is very afraid of Krishna. But why is Krishna afraid of Yashoda? That he is running. It is very beautiful because he is giving great pleasure to Mother Yashoda. Right? It is mentioned here in the Bhagavatam also. He decided that I will give today great pleasure to my mother in Vatsalya Rasa, in affection and love. And he performed this pastime. You see, it's very interesting analysis that God, the Supreme Personality, Janmadhyasayata Anvayadir Tathachateshwa Abhijñaswarat, Abhijñaswarat, the supremely independent personality of Godhead, why he will run in fear of Yashoda? Why he will go and steal butter? So Shukadeva Goswami is explaining to Parikshit Maharaj that don't think this is an ordinary Leela. And don't think Yashoda is an ordinary lady. Nemam virincho na bhavo na shirapi anga samshayah prasadam lebire gopi yattat prapa vimuktidat. He is telling, this lady called Yashoda is great. She got great mercy, greater than Brahma, greater than Shiva, greater than even Lakshmi. Nasri api anga samshayah. Lakshmi is situated on his chest. Anga. Ashrayah. But even she, Lakshmi, did not get as much benefit and mercy like Yashoda. So this is very special lady. Why? Krishna is very deeply involved with her, and she is the mother of Krishna. So Krishna relates with his mother in affection as a son. It's called Vatsalya Rasa. He relates with all the Gopas as dear friends, Sakhya Rasa. He relates with the Gopis, young, beautiful Gopis, in Madhurya Rasa, in conjugal love. In this way, in Vrindavana, these three main rasas, he gives pleasure to the devotees. Yashoda, Vraja Jana Ranjana. Vraja Jana Ranjana, to the people in Vraja, he gives enjoyment. This is very high class enjoyment. It is not like the enjoyment that we seek in this world of the senses. It is enjoyment of the soul in devotion, in bhakti to Krishna. Very high class enjoyment. And these devotees, they want that type of enjoyment. They are very sophisticated, high class in enjoying. Don't think that we are all not interested in enjoying. We enjoy only high class. We don't want some low class enjoyment of the senses. People think that Maharaj is sannyasi, is renounced. No, I am not renounced my sense of enjoyment. I have given up low level enjoyment. I am aspiring for high level enjoyment. High class enjoyment. Very sophisticated enjoyment. That is what we are after. These devotees, description of Yashoda is a high level enjoyer. She is so high that she can control Krishna to enjoy. Harina Britya Vashyata. Krishna comes under the control of her. She is able to put her stick up and hold him and say, what did he do? And he is running in fear of her. So very nicely described. Krishna, I don't want to go into the details, you must have read it, that Krishna, got up from his sleep and came to his mother. She was churning butter for Krishna, especially today. I myself will do it. Earlier all the servant maids were doing, assistants were doing, said I will do it for my son. And she was singing very beautifully all Krishna's stories. And there's a very beautiful description of Yashoda in the Bhagavat. Very beautiful looking, motherly. She was churning. And then Krishna got up from the bed and he decided, now I am going to do some big time Leela with my mother and give her so much pleasure because I like her so much. She's such a wonderful devotee. So he got down and he went and she was churning. He just come up from sleep. He held that churning rod, matte, and then he said, "Stop, first attend to me. I am hungry. What all this work and all don't do. I am hungry, first attend to me." So Krishna was taken by Mother Yashoda. She was so happy to see him. She looked into his face, adjusted as the saying, kissed him, and then breastfed him. And then Krishna was very happy drinking Mother Yashoda's milk. You must understand, Krishna is supreme absolute truth, supreme personality of Godhead, and Mother Yashoda is able to breastfeed. This was a question of Parikshit Maharaj. How is it possible? Yashoda ka mahabhaga pappo yasyam stanam hari. How is it possible that Yashoda got to breastfeed Krishna, the supreme absolute truth? Please tell me about this. That is why he is telling this. She is so dear, and Krishna was drinking the milk and enjoying like an ocean. And suddenly she put him down, because she remembered, on the stove I have kept milk, it is boiling. So she put him down and went to attend. Krishna became very angry. I told you first, I stopped your churning the butter and I told you attend to me. Now you put me down and you are attending to some milk. Who cares about that milk? I want to drink your best milk. I don't want that milk. And you put me down. I don't like this, not giving me attention. So he looked here and there, took a stone and threw on the pot and broke it. All the butter, all the curd, all the buttermilk, everything came out. And all over the place. Then he wondered what to do. He stepped on that slowly and went off into the storeroom. Because I am hungry. Why you did like that? I am eating. I am hungry. At that time you stopped in the middle. This is not at all correct. I have been mistreated. I will take revenge for this. He went into the storeroom and he took all the butter. I am hungry. He ate. Monkeys all came. He fed all the monkeys. You also take. Today I am so angry. From my house I will feed all the butter to all the monkeys. He gave all the monkeys. And the monkeys started fighting with each other, turning the pots, breaking and all that. He said, okay, you guys do what you want. I am taking my butter pot. And he went down. And for grinding spices, they have a big stone, this thing. It's turned upside down and kept. He climbed on that and sat down. Uluka. And then he is eating, again monkeys came. So he was eating and giving monkeys also. But it's mentioned here, his eyes were moving left and right like a thief. The Bhagavatam, Shukadeva Goswami is saying that although he was eating, thinking that he is justified in eating, his eyes were moving left and right. Where is my mother coming? She will surely be very angry with me. And so, very nicely described. It is mentioned here, Chaurya Vishankite Kshanam. Chaurya means chor, one who steals. Vishekshanatam means the eyes of a thief he had. Very beautiful shloka. It's mentioned, Ulukkalangler upari vivastitam markaya kamam dadatam shichi stitam hayangavam chaurya vishankite kshanam niriksha paschat sutamagamachanai. Krishna at that time was sitting on an upside down wooden mortar for grinding spices and was distributing milk preparations such as yogurt and butter to the monkeys as he liked. Because of having stolen, he was looking all around with great anxiety, suspecting that he might be chastised by his mother. Mother Yashoda, upon seeing him, very cautiously approached him from behind. Actually, he broke and he left. Yashoda came back after putting the milk properly. Then she saw, what is this pot broken, big pot of, she was churning that. She was very surprised it is broken. This boy is correct what people are complaining about him. In my house itself he is doing this. Very mischievous. He's broken the pot. So it seems Mother Yashoda tapped her finger on her nose. This boy is I have to do something for him, and she took the stick. Other great acharyas like Jiva Goswami have explained, she was thinking what to do by tapping her nose with her finger, and then she took the stick. It was the corner of the room. Okay, I will now condition him. Then she saw his footprints, butter footprints, going inside the storeroom. He went to the storeroom and closed the door. She opened the door and saw inside big mess. My gosh, I thought only butter pot he broke. Whole storeroom is gone. All the butter, all the yogurt, everything he has taken away. And it's distributed to the lots of monkeys inside the room. They chased all the monkeys away. And she went through the door down and saw him sitting there distributing again to monkeys. Said, my gosh, this is true. He's doing this in other people's houses. And now he's doing in my own house. So she went slowly with the stick behind, so that it does not run off. It seems the house was, the house construction is, ladies don't go outside too much. This is inside the house. Children, ladies not stay in the house. Then next range of this thing is for the gents. Then outside that is the open place. Ladies always go inside, they never go outside. Rarely, only the gents will go out and do everything and come. So Krishna knows this, because with his father he has gone outside. Father takes him outside. He's a boy. So he knows that mother will not come outside. So when he got down from the uluka, he did not run inside. He straight went outside, so that his mother will not come. So his mother, it seems, stopped there a little bit and said, no, I am going. She ran outside. She also became very determined. I catch you today. So because she went outside and Krishna started screaming, Mama, don't do anything to me, don't beat me. He started running because his steps is very small. No, he's a very small boy. Mother Yashoda's steps are very big. And she is heavy lady. And she was running motherly, this thing, I'll catch you today. Like that. She was determined. She ran outside. So that is a gent's place and outside place. So every other house they heard, hey, something is going on here. Krishna is running. Krishna is screaming. So they came out. All the elderly gopis came out. The Purushas also came out. So what is happening here? Krishna is running. Then they came out. They said, oh, very nice. They all left there this and said, let's sit down and watch this. This is very interesting. Why? We have never seen Mother Yashoda chasing her own son. Every time we complained, he looked and he said that, will I do like that? Go to other people's houses and steal butter? Useless butter they have. My father has got 9 lakh cows and I've got special butter, Padma Gandha, that butter, it's flavored butter. What did I get from their house? And then mother believed, yeah, you're very rich, you got the best, why you will go to other people's house and why you will steal? So she was very convinced he is not doing this. So now she is seeing Mother Yashoda. Mother Yashoda is running. And so this is not something they have never seen before. So everybody want to see. And they were smiling. They were enjoying. This is the meaning of Vrajajana Ranjana. He want to give happiness to everybody. See, I am running, mother is chasing. So she caught him. She caught him and it is mentioned that, don't beat me, he said. Because she was afraid that I am having stick in the hand, he becomes psychologically affected. That I am going to beat him. So in front of him she threw the stick. Okay, I have thrown the stick, I am not going to beat you. Now, answer my question. Who broke that pot? I was churning and you came and I gave you milk. Who broke that pot? He asked, no. So this is the beautiful time that Kunti Devi also is describing. Gopya dade tvai kritagasi dhamatavad yate dashashu kalilanjana sambramaksham vaktram niniya bhaya bhavanaya sitasya samam vimohayati bhirapi yad bhibeti. Kunti Devi is praying to Krishna when he is leaving and going to Dwaraka. That time she is saying, what a pastime you did, this stealing butter. Kalilanjana Sambramaksham. It seems Krishna, she decorates him with nice anjana, on the eyes. Very beautiful looking he is. Eyes also, Mother Yashoda decorates with black ointment, anjana. And he was very afraid and crying, so with his eyes he was twisting his lids, anjana. His whole face became black, eye became black because of wiping his eyes. Don't beat me, don't beat me. And he's, he is heaving a sigh because he has been running and suddenly his mother caught him. So he's breathing very heavily and he's telling his mother, don't do anything to me, don't beat me. And he's rubbing his eyes and crying. Vaktram niniya means his head is turned down and he's telling her, don't be. Vaktram niniya bhaya bhavanaya, full of fear of his mother. Samam vimohayati bhirapi. How can I understand this, Krishna? Bhirapi, because fear is afraid of you. How you are afraid of Mother Yashoda. So I cannot understand this. Kunti Devi is praying. Very beautiful. So she asked him, okay, who broke the pot? She asked him, I'll not beat you, but who broke the pot? So immediately it seems Krishna said, I was drinking milk, you put me down. You went in such a hurry, you did not see what you are doing. Throwing me down, and then you ran so much, your leg, you have that golusu there in the ankles, that hit the pot, and the pot broke. He told this to his mother. It's told by Jiva Goswami. And broke, and you're blaming me. I didn't do anything. I was so hungry. I ate some butter from my house. Is there anything wrong in eating from my house when I'm hungry? He told. And his mother, my gosh, my son should not feel like this. Then she said, but she's not, no, but you are very smart. You're answering very nicely. Okay, so who went to the godown and fed all the monkeys butter? Who did that? I said, what have I got to do with the monkeys? Go and ask the person who created the monkeys why the monkeys came and ate your butter. What have I got to do with that? He told this. He answered, go and ask the person who created the monkeys, which is he only, actually. So he's putting the word, that person who created the monkeys only gave them butter. That what he's mentioning, it seems, because in the Rama Leela, when he came as Ramachandra Bhagavan, all the Vanaras helped him. At that time he promised them, when I come again as Krishna, you will be with me in Vrindavan and take part in my pastimes. And therefore, when the monkeys were around him, he was keeping monkeys, pet monkeys he has got, so many. And they are the monkeys who will go and do advance party in the house. Where is the butter? What is the layout of the house? How it is kept? Who is the lady in the house? Where she is staying? Everything they'll come and tell. They'll speak to Krishna and the Balarama and they will understand. Then the party will go to attack the house and steal the butter. The monkeys, fully part of the gang. And they will get commission, butter, yogurt, everything they'll get. Because first he will feed the monkeys. Why? Before he eats, also give the monkeys. Why? You help me in Vanara force to bring back Sita. So for monkeys, he is very special. So that is why he is telling, go ask the person who created the monkeys. He knows. So then Mother Yashoda got everything smart answer. No, you come today. I am very sure you did this. I am going to punish you. So the gopis watching, they said, Yashoda, just leave him alone. Poor Krishna. They were feeling for Krishna now. Although he stealed in their houses also, now because of their affection for Krishna, they were telling Yashoda, no, it's okay, leave him, it's okay, leave him. She said, no, I am not going to leave him. Then she took out her hair, she has plaited her hair, from there she took out the rope. All these cowherd people, they'll take the same rope, they tie the cows and tie their hair also. Emergency. So she took out that and her hair came out, all the flowers fell down. And then she started tying him up. The rope was 2 fingers short. 2 angulim. 2 fingers short. And then she said, okay, give your rope also. So the gopis gave rope. And they told, why are you tying him up? And I said, you keep quiet. Give the rope. Again tied, 2 fingers short. And she said, why? It's 2 fingers short. Again, it's become longer rope, but now again short. Then she told, from the house, bring the rope. And she waited. From the house, the rope, a big bundle of rope came. Then she joined it and tied. Again, 2 fingers short. And everybody was smiling. What is this? And then Yashoda also started smiling. It's mentioned here. She also smiling. What is happening here? But I will not leave you. And therefore it is mentioned here, which I read today, Shloka. He saw that his mother was fatigued. She is sweating. Her hair and all has come loose. All the flower has fallen down. Swamatra sunna gatraya vibhara katarasrajaha. He's saying that his flowers and all are born down, her hair and all is disarrayed. And then she is, struggling. She is, sweating. Tied him up. Then she told you, don't move from here, don't do any more mischief. It seems the Gopas were all telling, Krishna, I'll untie. She turned and told him, you do anything, I'll tie you up also and put her. So the Gopas also she warned. Watch out. Because she was very angry, everybody kept back. Even the other elderly gopis not going near. And that day Balarama was not there. Balarama's mother Rohini also not there. Nanda Maharaj gone out somewhere. And all this happened. So Krishna, after all of them left, mother said, just be there. If you want, you can play with the boys little bit. So the boys came and he said, what, you're a fool or what? Why are you waiting here? Go to the house and steal butter and all. They have made a lot of interesting things. What are you, when it is happening to me, what were you doing? You should go on and everybody is outside the house, you go inside and steal. You don't know our gang, what we are supposed to do? Fool. He told and said, go get for me this thing. He sent them again and they went and stole again and came. After this problem also. Then they all had a feast together. Because anyway, Mother Yashoda said, you can play with the boys. So he said, inside that domain. Then somebody suggested that I will untie for you. He said, no, don't touch. Why? My mother has tied. It is tied with love. Bhakti Baddham, we sang today. It is tied with love. I will never untie it myself. That is why he used that only and dragged like this and put it in between these 2 trees, Yamalarjuna trees, and pulled. And the trees fell down. Big sound. Because the trees were very big trunk. So many feet wide. Because they were 100 and odd years old. Thousands of years old actually. 100 years of the demigod's years, Yamala and Arjuna, that is these 2 of them were cursed. So Krishna knew that Narada Muni has cursed these 2 people, Kuvera's sons, and made them trees in my compound, so that I have to pull them down. Now this is the time for me to do it. It is their time is up. So he put the thing inside and pulled, they fell down. By that time Nanda Maharaj had just come. And he asked, where is Krishna? And Rohini went and told to him, Yashoda punished Krishna. And he said, why? Where is it? That time, boom, it fell down, the trees. Huge sound came. So Nanda Maharaj ran into outside. What happened? The 2 trees were fallen down in between small Krishna with this thing tied up. Papa, he was saying. He was also acting nicely. And the boys, all the boys were around him. My gosh, what happened? They saw Manigriva and Alakubera come out of the trees. They were all decorated with jewels and kiridam and everything. And they prayed to Krishna and did stuti and prayers, went round Krishna in pradakshana, and then boom, disappeared. They saw that. And then Nanda Maharaj came, said, what happened? Who did this to you? And then quickly he bent and he took Krishna, untied him from this grinding mortar from the Ural, and then he took and embraced. What happened, Krishna? Who did this to you? What happened here? And the Gopas all said, you know, Krishna, he pulled this 2 tree, fell down. And 2 people came from out of the tree. They were looking like this. One Gopa said like this. Another said, no, like this. And then they went round like this, and they went round Krishna like that. Nanda Maharaj got angry. He said, shut up. Stop this nonsense. What are you talking? He didn't believe them. That this 2 people came out. No, he didn't believe. My son is stuck between 2 trees. I'm asking how? You're telling came and they went round. Then he asked Krishna, what happened? Then Krishna looked at everybody like this for some time. Then embraced Nanda Maharaj, went near his ears and said, mother did it. Amma dhan pannanga. Tied me up. He officially complained. You asking, no, what happened? Gopas are telling something, you don't believe all that. It actually happened. That is okay. But you want to know who tied me up and made like this? Amma. Mother only did. First official complaint he gave to Nanda Maharaj. The Nanda Maharaj became very disturbed. He took Krishna, he said, something is wrong here. Some big ghost demon is here. 2 trees fell down and luckily my son is saved in between the trees. He was thinking of something else. He was not there in the program. So he was afraid of something else. Somebody is attacking my son. My son is very famous, very powerful. Some demons are attacking him. So he took and he went this and said, he called all the Brahmanas and said, let's go to the Yamuna. I have to do Drishti Parihara for my son. So he took them in the Yamuna and took bath in the Yamuna. Balaram also came back and he also joined. Balaram also, both of them together, they took bath in the Yamuna. He was a very small kid, very small, and they were, with small jati and some nice Odiyanam hair and curly hair and a nice looking flute and everything in his hand. Went inside the river and the Brahmanas chanting all the mantras and everything. They put cow urine, cow dung, this thing, that thing, yogurt, butter, everything, and this and all. Again took bath and they chanted shloka and all that. They both were shivering and standing, and then Nanda Maharaj wiped them, gave them new cloth and said, are you okay? And Krishna was just coming, and he took them to the Goshala. He was very worried. My son must be very afraid. Something has happened. He was very affected. So he went to the Goshala and said, sit down here, okay? Because he doesn't want to tell, shall I take you to my mother? He may not like it. So he went to the Goshala and bought fresh milk. 2 pots, put lot of sugar in that and shook it up nicely and said, drink. And then Krishna and Balaram, both of them, glug, 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 they drank the whole pot. Because long time over, so many things have happened, they're very tired. They drank the whole milk. And then they were licking their lips. When Nanda Maharaj wiped everything and said, come on, let us play. And he played with them. Because he was thinking, son must be very disturbed. I just want to put him in good mood. And he played, he ran, he jumped, and they played all games and they were laughing and all that. Then he took Krishna and slowly went inside the house. That time Rohini was waiting.